What's up? What's good?
Back after 7 days and very good. I woke up like 4 hours. Uh, what's uh, especially since my body weight is down, not quite a new low. Because I have to jack my calories down a bit. I've kind of been stagnant with them, and like a little bit a little bit of a refusal to lower them again on my part. But if I want to continue moving down in weight, I'm gonna have to lower them again, and that's just what it is. And that's okay. I'm okay with moving down because I've been stuck. Man, I've been stuck like around 308 for a month since the beginning of July, and we're in August now. And I really want to go down to sub, 300, 290, and pretty fast here. So I'm gonna jack them down. Try to retain as much strength as possible, while gaining strength in a huge deficit. But we'll see how it goes. Usually my squat strength is the first thing to go. So we'll see how that ends up going. But good leg day. Uh, Man, I really managed to push it hard on leg press today. After squats were like a little bit lackluster, and I'm still trying to find a way to rearrange my leg days. And I think this might be what I'm doing, which is heavy squats, hamstrings, quads, calves, and abs. And for my secondary quad movement outside of squats, it's probably going to be leg press on this day because I'm already heavy squatting. And then on my second day, when I do pause squats, I could probably afford to do a heavier hack or another squat variation because the first is not very hard. It's just an SSB pause that's relatively light. I might reincorporate belt squat again, but man, it's so sad because our belt squat was so nice and people just fucked it up. The axle is like, or the middle fucking peg where it's going is like leaning right. And then when I put the belt squat on, it's hard to find a position where the belt isn't digging into my upper adductor. Like I had a fucking nasty bruise on it because it kept digging into my upper adductor, and it just felt terrible while I was doing it. Like not the actual movement, but the fucking metal ring just digging into my adductor, and I didn't like it. So it's unfortunate because I really enjoyed doing belt squat, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm setting it too high or too low. I'm not sure, but I could probably try to figure it out. Well, on the next day, so I could do it. Because I really do enjoy belt squat with the loading from the hips and giving my spine a rest. So I'll probably try to figure that out, and then on the second day, I'll do heavy belt squats again. Maybe I'll also do no handles because I feel like when I do belt squat, I use the handles too much. So maybe use like a kettlebell as a counter squat or a dumbbell or something to get more out of it. But today these were nice, man. I had a really high exertion on these leg presses, and honestly, I went heavier than I thought I could on these. I thought I was going to get like two and a half plates, but I did three and a quarter, and I did it for like 15. And initially, when I was looking back at the first set, I was like, did I go deep enough? Like, no diddy, but like I wasn't sure. But looking at these now, I could have gone a little bit deeper probably, but I'm happy with how I executed them. The tempo down. I think maybe I cut them short on a few reps, but overall, I'm happy with this depth. It's a lot more than most people go on leg press, and I definitely did cut them short a few. but overall happy with the execution of this. And I dug really deep for these. I went pretty hard. I think I got like 15 on the first set, which I was expecting to get like 8, but I just kept going, kept pushing, and this is what I really like about leg press. I don't know what it is about leg press, but I can genuinely push harder, and I think it's just because you don't have to really balance the shit on your back. And as much as you feel like you're dying, it's a different feeling to feel like you're dying on something like hack squat versus a leg press. It's a little less scary, and I don't know, maybe it just feels better. Also, secondary movement, I might try a pendulum squat. I don't think I've ever used the pendulum squat consistently, and that second movement for my second leg day, it might have to be a pendulum. I was thinking about it now, and I remembered we had one, and I've never used it. I've used hack squats before, but I've never used a pendulum. I might have to try it out for sure. Um, yeah, I did 2 sets. I think I got 15 on the first one, and then I got 11. I didn't record the third set. Also didn't record some other stuff on this leg day. Didn't record abs, didn't record calves or my I did one set of Bulgarian split squats in between squats and my hamstring curls uh just to work on some stability. I think that I'm gonna include some unilateral leg work again. I completely forgot about it because I remember I always used to do it, and for some reason I knew I was gonna add it into this program, but I forgot, and I don't know why I forgot. But this day will probably be Bulgarian split squats. Second leg day, I'll probably do some lunges, maybe some burnout lunges towards the end. I think it's really important uh, for powerlifters, bodybuilders, anyone really to get unilateral leg work in every leg workout. I think it's that important. So I'm gonna make sure that I do some more on my second leg day. Probably lunges, just one set to close to failure or to failure. Um, and I think that that's gonna be really beneficial for my squat, as well as my just leg development. Even I'll probably do it after all my squat work. Or maybe uh, in between my regular pause squats, just like I did today, and my pendulum. But this was a fun leg workout. Got a little nice pump here, if you could see hamstrings coming in. Still didn't, still can see a lot of cellulite, but they're growing again. Um, but it was fun. I enjoyed it, but I'm looking forward to a rest day. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in 2 days for Fat to Fit day 74 or 75. I don't remember, but I'll see you then.